Hi, welcome to an episode of Minecraft VR with Virtuouswheel. I have attempted to record a little bit of what I've done, and the recording went bad, so I am here to show you a little bit of what I've done so far and to talk about what I want to do. So let me swap over to first person mode real quick. There we go. So I don't know what I've necessarily recorded, but I got the inside decorated. I got the living room, or yeah, we'll call that the crafting room. We have the bed over there, and then in here we've got my chairs. I accidentally put text on them when I put them in place and chose to leave it. Another thing that I did is you'll notice that the chests are gone. I created a storage room, and I have begun moving everything over. I think I actually finished. I have seeds where they need to go, and I have wheat where they need to go. I put item frames in all the chests. I like my roof. I love the texture. It's definitely right direction. But anyways, I put items in these chests, so I know in here I have craftables. So items that I've crafted, more chests. I'm glad I have so many extra. My valuable items go into here. And I have more room to expand. So I can see at a glance where I'm at with birch, where I'm at with oak. Like I have a lot of oak crafted stuff, but I don't have a lot of logs. And then I swung. Hold on, I gotta fix all this. What did I do? Anyways, I got this built up. And it works, so I've got that organized. I got this cleaned up. I gathered some resources. I got some diamonds. I found some potatoes. I was staying out fighting one night, so I've begun farming those. I found some pumpkins. I got those planted. I can't remember what they're for. I think it'll just provide me with a square light source. And a bunch of cows. I think I gotta do a little bit of thinning, which I will probably do soon. And this, the big thing. This area is going to be a tower at some point. I want to get crafting up and running so I can get more resources so I can build. I got myself a Fortune 2 Unbreaking 3 diamond pickaxe. And you want a Fortune 3, that's the highest. And that'll give you the most amount of items returned per block. So anyways, I got that set up. I'm not going to finish building this just yet because of the amount of resources I'm going to need. What I want to do right now is I want to get chickens up. Let me show you something over here real quick. So I wanted to keep track of some of my objectives. That's why I put a bunch of signs up on the wall of things that I want to do. And a lot of the stuff, today we're going to work on creating the Nether portal, getting it ready to go, including the building. But I'm going to need arrows because I need to kill a dragon. And I don't know if I can rely on getting... Let's see, where's the... I thought I had a chicken farm in here. Chicken farm. So this is going to give me feathers, which is going to lead to me getting arrows. And I need arrows if I don't get a bow with infinity, which is kind of a hard thing to get. But yeah, I'm going to make a portal. I'm going to get blaze rods and ender pearls. I'm going to create a farm and get arrows, kill the dragon, get an elytra. We're going to make a... I decided we're going to go with a village. I'm going to build a large expansive village, and later I'm going to build, you'll see down here, build arena. Now, that's going to be cool. That's going to be where I go in and do challenging things that might kill me. For fun, for entertainment, because it just sounds good. The different things, different ideas I have. So these are the gold sheep farm. I got to make rockets, gunpowder farm, because rockets and elytra allows you to fly. That would be really cool. Full gear. So these are some things. I honestly will have more than just this. This is just what I could put down today. So what I want to do is start on the chicken farm right now, though, because I have to breed those, and I have to get a large number of them. The sooner that I do this, the quicker I'll have the resources I need to kill the dragon, because we're going to be finished with being able to go into the portal today. That is the goal. So what I'm going to do right now is I am going to locate a spot for a chicken coop. Honestly, probably right over here. I don't need a big space, maybe right behind these guys, and I'll just attach it to this. I'm going to create a chicken coop, and then I'm going to show you that when I get that finished. So I will be right back. Alright, so I have finished building the chicken coop. It was just a real quick thing. I did the exact same design as I did over there. I put the sand around the outside so I can lead them in. I have some seeds, and so I'm going to go out and locate a chicken and drag them back here. I'm going to try to get 2 of them, because again, that's what you need to start with, but I'll take more. And I did thin out the cows a little bit. It was they were very loud to be near, so I didn't need so many cows, so I took care of that. Let me put you in first person mode. So that way you can see this real quick. It's just the same simple design. I like having the outside because when you're feeding them, you can just walk around, hold your hand up like this, and spin it in circles, and you'll just collect them all. You'll because when you get so many of them, they get so bunched up. The ones in the back are hard to get. But with this, I could just walk around. I do intend to do automatic farms, but to make a good automatic chicken farm, I'm gonna need something called a crystal, and I find that in the Nether. And I don't have a Nether portal yet, so I can't make the automatic farm that I'm aware of. And I don't mind this. It looks nice. This is just a starter space. Most of this will change as I expand it. I might even just build over it. That'd be kind of cool. So, anyways, let me go out and locate a chicken or some chickens, and I'll pop back in with you in a second. Looking for a chicken, 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 chicken. I sing for the chicken, my little chicken song. Alright, it's halfway through the day. So I'm finished with the chicken stuff. I got them bred one time. I'm going to see if they'll breed again. Ooh, they will. So I'll take care of that. So I'm just going to let these guys breed up. And I got 2 baby chickens now. Look how cute they are. They're so adorable. I like the baby versions of the animals. Anyways, I got that finished, so I'm just going to keep breeding them out until I get a large number of them. And then, the usual. Kill them off and harvest their feathers and their meat. I'm going to have a lot of food. I already have a lot of beef. I don't need to kill cows for a while. Same with most of these resources. Although these potatoes could use some growing. Let me harvest these potatoes. So the next thing I want to do is... Ooh, I got 11. That's one whole row. 3 potatoes turned into 11. Okay, so let's take this thing off of here and talk about the other thing we're going to do in this episode. So we got the chicken farm off. We could get rid of that. And the next thing we're going to work on is Nether portal structure. So I'm thinking about a large space to contain it in, kind of like a hall. And let me go over and show you what it is that I'm talking about. Right over here next to the mine. This little dirt structure, it is a 10 by 20 space. Let me take you up in here. This is just mapped out. These top dirt blocks here are where the pillars going up are. Just like you see in this house where you have pillars and then the walls wrapped behind it. That's what these are for. So this is the space that I've determined I need. It is going to be a square. It's going to be 2 layers of wall. And we're going to have a portal. I think I want the portal right here. And then it's going to be, I don't know if you've ever watched Stargate, but there's going to be a ramp and an entrance to the ramp that leads into the portal. It's not just going to be dug into the ground. It's going to be positioned in a spot. It'll be a cool little thing. I'll have doors on it, keep it secure from zombies coming through or zombie pigmen. But yeah, so this is the structure I'm going to work on. I am going to do a new type of time lapse where I've got a second account. I'm going to stick it up in the sky somewhere over here. And you're going to watch me tear this down and build it up. So yeah, hope you enjoy the little time lapse, and I'll be back once I make some progress on this. Hi, welcome back. Just giving you an update. I have dug it all the way down. The outer layer is going to be where the wall, but it's still going to get a foundation. I go 1 down to build a foundation, so I have something solid to build on top of. The floor is going to be up 1 level, though. This is just, I have 2 layers of floor, 2 layers of wall. That's how I like to build. So this is where I'm going to build. This is where it's going to come up. I went ahead and shaved down the hills in the back here because I don't want just a vertical hill. It's fairly uniform, and I will figure out over time how to properly terraform this. But it kind of looks like I came in here and with intention dug this out to build and try to make this look nice. It's not perfect, but you know, it's a nice little middle ground. And then of course I like to have a 2 gap wide space around my buildings just so I can walk around them at any point. It forces me to try to decorate it. I'm thinking the entrance is going to go over here and the portal is going to be back over on that end. So I'm gonna go get a bunch of materials for this. I'm gonna set it up, and we're gonna do another time lapse of me building in the foundation and the frame. At that point, I'll give you an update. I'm gonna be using deep slate and oak as my deep slate, oak, and sand. I'm gonna be using those in the build. Yeah, I'm gonna be right back and enjoy the time lapse. Okay, this is the progress I've made so far. This is the inside. I got the floor. I did the same floor I did in my house, which is just logs laid in a checkered pattern. It was a lot of fun to do. And then the walls just being plain oak. And these big holes are for windows. So the portal's going to go over there, over close to where that torch is. There's going to be a ramp leading into it. And then, of course, I got my door. So the next thing I'm going to work on is I'm going to get the windows and the door in place. And I'm going to finish the roof. So basically seal the place off, or I should say the ceiling. And then after the ceiling, I'm going to do the roof and just to finish the building. And the last thing we're going to do is interior decorating. So I'm going to finish the time lapse of me doing all of those things, and I'll check back with you when the house is complete. Hi, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that time lapse. We have finished the building, so I'd like to give you a little tour of it, and yeah, show you something I found while I was getting all of this. So let me put you in first person view. There we go. This is it. This is what I had in mind, my idea. I've got the roof up. I went with a shallow roof instead of a deep roof. I messed up right there. Let me go clean that up. Hopefully I don't have to, get up there. Can I place just the one? Yes, I can. Okay, so I couldn't do the wood planks right underneath these for some reason. It wouldn't let me place it, so I did half slabs instead. So all the way around, it's lifted off the ground by one. It's also in the ground, but the whole thing is elevated. Let me go inside and show you the inside. I'm actually kind of proud of my ceiling. Look at that. These are just stairs placed back to back. And those are stairs on the outside to block that level. And this is the portal room. I have not lit it yet. That was something we were going to do together. Right at the end of the episode, which we're getting to here in a second. So I just got a little walkway up here. And this is cool. Not that it's helpful, because if there's a monster here, you can still, get up. But I thought it was a cool little effect to have a little ramp that you can move. And this isn't meant to be moved. You're not going to get out even if you do, but it's just to provide that back wall without taking up a ton of space. I'm going to end up doing more with this space when I get, better light sources than torches. For right now, that's, when I get through there, I'll get access to glowstone. But yeah, let me show you something. So getting all of that deep slate you see out there, the way that I mine it is you find deep slate where diamonds are. The diamonds just exist within that rock. So whenever I need deep slate, I go down and I mine for diamonds. If I need cobblestone, I mine for iron or gold. But I get gold anyways from going down to diamond level. So while I was down there, I ended up getting 30 something diamonds for a total of 48. That is enough for a full set of armor. I'm not really worried about something blowing me up. Which I want to do. Let's get the full set. Like this. And I'm also going to need this. I'll show you why in a second. I get to go full diamond. Oops. Let's see how that looks. How do I look? Look pretty neat? I think so. Nice and diamond-y. Like the blue color. But I want the sword because I went ahead and played around a little bit with fishing. I took a break from all that building and did some fishing. It's not exciting stuff. It's just sitting there clicking a button. So I didn't record it. Let me show you what I found while I was fishing. I have to go in... I think it's this one? No. Here it is. I found this book. Sharpness 3, Sweeping Edge 3, Piercing 4, Loyalty 3. Now that loyalty is for harpoons, which I don't have one, but the other 3 are very good for diamond swords. So I want to do that, and to do that, I'm going to need all that iron, because to make an anvil, I need 3 of these. There we go. Anvil. So that's what I need to take this diamond sword and enchant it with all that. And it cost me 9 levels. It's going to give me sharpness and sweeping edge. Piercing is for ranged. I don't need it. But that's fine. That was a free book I got fishing. And I have a really strong sword. That is really cool. So, but yeah, I might play around with fishing a bit more. Let me show you the chickens over here. Show you what that's like. Yeah, so I've been growing them. They're still not done. I need to get much more than that. But hey, let me sleep off the night, and I'm gonna meet you over inside of the portal room. Okay, I am back in the portal room with you. We are going to light the portal and go through it. I wanted to wait to do this with you guys because that's cool. This is the first time I have activated another portal in VR, and the first time I will be doing it in VR. So let's do this together. Okay, so I'm going to walk up here. That should light it. Okay, cool. I'm glad none of this didn't work. And let's find out what is in the Nether.